Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a guild elephant today. I struggled a lot doing it, so hopefully the stream helps you guys.
Elephants are a significant advantage in the war.
So first step is go to Valencia. You're gonna want to find the guild stable keeper.
Can only be done
In the shop they have guild desert peanuts. You're gonna need 5 to 10 of those. And you're also gonna need capturing ropes. I would say buy about 20. The elephant is much harder to catch. It's not as easy as a horse. It might lag a little bit. So I've marked 2 spots that have the baby elephants. So we're gonna go to the closer one. Now to get your guild peanuts, you have to have guild funds. So the GM, an advisor, has to put money specifically in your guild allowance for you to be able to buy stuff from the guild NPCs. Now while we're going over there, here, the skill tree for guild points. Down at the bottom here, you're going to want to have fully prepared, monstrous force, level 1, and monstrous force level 2. I think in total, it may cost 15 guild points, if I remember correctly. So, once you find your elephants, there's big ones, and there's a baby one. You need to kill the big ones, but don't touch the baby ones. Okay. Then oh wow. Okay guys, I got really lucky. The first time I did this, it took me 5 or 6 tries to actually catch the elephant. Alright, so keep feeding it until it says it's already tame. It should follow you back to Valencia. Now you're gonna wanna go back to that same guild stable keeper. I believe she's over here. And then to double check, because I'm not used to being in Valencia, function, find NPC, type in stable, down here at the bottom. And I believe your guild can have up to 3 elephants total. Ours just has 1 for now. I don't know if we're gonna do more. It is quite a bit of work. Okay, so once you're back at guild stable keeper,
Elephants are a significant advantage in
guild
the war.
stable, gonna register. Just give it any name you'd like. This isn't the final name. Once you register it, it's gonna look like this. Guild baby elephant. It weighs a lot of weight, okay? So now that we're in town, community, guild, guild storage. Stick that right in the storage, okay? Your next step. Go to the guild NPCs. Now it's harder in Valencia because there's a few central market people here, but usually in the big cities they're clustered around the central market NPC. But you can just use your map, click on the guild tab, and it should navigate you. There's a few different managers. Okay, so guild manager, old moon manager, and your guild supply manager. So every 2 weeks there's a guild auction. It's like every Saturday, I believe, it'll start up. But you see there's houses here, and there will be a button that says place a bid. Now you can only bid on one guild house, and I believe the auction takes 24 hours to close, or 20 hours to close. So once you put a bid up, it might tell you if you're the highest bid. I'm not 100% sure. You can bid up to 3 times. It's a blind auction. There's fine print at the bottom you can read, but basically you're going to want to click press a bid right here, bid price. Our guild buys them for this much. It's very cheap. It comes with Elephant Nursery and Guild Imperial Trade Packing Station. So you want it to come with an Elephant Nursery. Any guild house in Valencia, Shakatu, and this area of Sandgrain should come with Elephant Nurseries. Now, on the map here, if you enter the town, you'll see these little golden castles. So it looks like Blitz owns this one. This is a guild house. Blitz owns the guild house. No guild owns this one. There's 4 in here. So there's a 3rd one no guild has. And I believe the 4th one's right here. Looks like Bless has that one. So those are the houses in Valencia. I believe Shakatu only has 1 house. Here on the hill. Grind 420 has that one. And over here there's a few, and it took me a long time to find it, because if you're not online when the auction ends, you won't know if you've won or not. But if you go back to the guild manager and look, it won't tell you if you won the house. But if you try to make a bid on another one, it'll say, sorry, you already have placed a bid. So my guild has this house right here, and I'm going to go there and show you guys how to start crafting everything you need for this elephant. Now, a good easy way to find your guild house after you've won the auction, if you think you won, you can check using this method. So you go to your ring menu, my residence list. So as you can see, I binded it on my left D-pad. So if I click on left D-pad, click on my residence list, and if you see guild house on there, it'll tell you which one. Now that's useful because you can forget which one you bidded on. If you only go to that NPC once, place a bid, call it a day, sometimes you'll forget which house you actually bidded on because there's so many. So this is a nice easy way of finding it. Just bind it to your ring menu. There it is. I just came through the 2nd spot. There is a baby here as well. Kind of sort of next to Ericata. And then here's the first one we went to by Valencia. I really hope this helps you guys. It's the first stream I've ever done. I'm gonna post it. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit nervous or if things aren't perfectly said. I'm trying my best. I just want to help you guys because I really struggled figuring this elephant out, and I know there's still some guilds that need to do it. So yeah, appreciate you guys. And also, when you are bidding on a guild house, you can bid at the little NPC managers over here that I showed you. Shakatu has its own guild manager you can bid at, and Sandgrain Bazaar. Those all have managers that you can bid at, and there's a bunch of fine detail that goes with the bidding. Like if nobody bids on that house in 2 weeks, I think you get to keep it for another 2 weeks. So I think you can have the guild house for 4 weeks in total. I'm still testing that theory out because we just got this house last week. Again, this is all very new to me. I'm just showing everybody kind of what I did. I did have some guildies help with materials and processing. The processing does take very long. There is a bit of a mass process you can do. and some ways to make it quick, but the gathering was a big pain because it takes a long time, you know, a couple hours collecting things. It's usually not available on Central Market to buy, and you also need to have good guild funds because you will need to buy a bunch of stuff from NPCs to make this elephant. The peanuts were just the start. This right here is the guild house. So once you're in here, you have to be in the guild house to see this. Life, then processing, and you'll see this extra tab, guild processing. So if you go to your map, click on whatever node your house is in, it'll show you. If you have invested in Elephant Nursery 1 and Elephant Nursery 2 in your guild points, you'll be able to see that. The first one is guild registration for the elephant. Then you'll see all the armors you can get for it. I recommend the Kaposha. It looks better, it's blue. It's not green tier gear, it's blue tier gear. So, that being said, once you have the skills, you can check on your map. Okay. So you click on your guild tab, and there's this guild crafting tab. It's right next to where your boss things are, okay? You can select the product, right? So the first step is the guild registration for the elephant. It shows you all the materials you need on the side. So you'll need clearance permit, drinking water, food, forbidden books, and old magic neutralizer. So the drinking water and the food you have to buy from a guild stable keeper NPC. There's one in Sandgrain Bazaar. They're all over. You can buy it from any town. Valia, Heidel, Calvion. Just a guild stable manager. Buy the blue. There's 2 drinking waters. Make sure you buy the blue one. There's also 2 foods. Make sure you buy the blue one. Cadry Elephant food. The forbidden book, you have to grind Cadrys and get the trash loot. You need, I want to say 21k Cadry loot, which shouldn't take too long, maybe an hour or 2, but you're gonna need a lot of Cadry trash loot. And then at the bottom here, it tells you what you need to get your clearance requests. So you need 50 ink, 50 parchments, 50 wax, 50 steel, and then for mass processing, Old Moon reagent. I would highly recommend getting the Old Moon reagent. It's right here. You have to buy it from a guild NPC. I think I bought about 50 of it, but it significantly speeds up the processing thing. If you put your wax, your seals, and all that together to make a guild permit thing, it goes like 1 at a time or 2 at a time. If you mix it with the Old Moon reagent, you can do 50 at a time. So it does make it faster. I would also recommend putting on a spirit stone, seafood cron meal, and I believe they're called Verter droughts. They have 20% processing success rate, which is awesome. So to craft the guild registration, you're gonna need the clearance request. And once you make the guild request permit, because that's all you can craft, it's all the way at the bottom. It's a clearance request, right? Once you make those, you have to go to an NPC, the guild NPC, and trade them in. So you give him the clearance request, and he gives you the actual permit. You know, if you guys are familiar with Black Desert, you should know how to, you know, press X, view the details. It's a lot of stuff. I don't want to go through every single one. But after your registration is done, I believe only the guild master can register the elephant. Once it's done crafting in here, it'll go right to your guild storage. The guild registration for the elephant. The guild master has to take that to an NPC, give it a name, and I believe once you register it, it comes fully grown with 3 to 5 skills, I think. And that's when you can start on your armors. And you can process 3 at a time. You can see there's 3 rows. So you could do your elephant in the first one, maybe the saddle in the second one, the stirrups in the last one. So yeah, that is the gist of the elephant. There's a lot of blood involved. I can also put a list of all the materials you're gonna need. But yeah, thank you guys for, pushing me to do this. I hope it helps everybody. And you guys have a good day.